2 years ago, the Kalamazoo Beer Exchange opened its doors downtown. Today, they celebrate with live music, a magician, and even a beer of their own.
Hi, my name is Jim Flora, and I am the owner-operator of the Kalamazoo Beer Exchange. I came up with the concept for Kalamazoo Beer Exchange in late 2007. I saw this concept in Europe and Germany in 2002, and when I was traveling, I was working on a concept that revolved around wine and small plates of food, and I was working on that concept. And in 2007, I got more excited about craft beer and wanted to come up with a concept that worked around craft beer, and took what I saw in Germany and developed it into what you see here today, which is 28 different draft beers that we feature from all over the world that fluctuate in price based on demand right here in the bar in real time every 15 minutes. Kalamazoo was on the short list for Beer Exchange as a whole. We were looking in Ann Arbor and in Lansing and in Kalamazoo, and Kalamazoo's a beer town. I've said it time and time again. It embraces craft beer. If you were to go back when I was conceptualizing this concept in late 2007, early 2008, craft beer in the Detroit market where I'm from, wasn't really there. You saw Oberon, you saw Sam Adams, and brands like that, and a lot of the European brands like Newcastle and those types, Bass and Stella. But you really didn't see the craft, the way it is now. But Kalamazoo, you did. Kalamazoo, you saw Founders, and you saw Bell's and Dark Horse and Arcadia, and a lot of the big craft beers here. So we knew that this would be the market to be in. This would be one of those markets. So we were looking closely at East Lansing Market, Ann Arbor Market, and Kalamazoo. And when we saw the space here in the Glow Building, I immediately fell in love with it and did what we could do to make it work here in Kalamazoo. And not to mention that we could throw a stone right over to Bell's. The Larry Bell, the godfather of micro brew, if you will, here in Michigan at least. Big guy in the movement. So we're happy to be neighbors and partners in business with them, and to be so close, and to do events with them and sell their beers along with all the other Michigan craft beer people.
My name's Logan. I work at Kalamazoo Beer Exchange, and it's a really fun place to work. We have lots of craft beer, which is rotating constantly, and the interesting thing about it is that the prices are constantly changing, and it's based on demand. So when people buy beer, the price goes up. When they don't buy, it goes down. So the same pint could be like $1.50, or it could be like $5.50, depending on the market. Every once in a while there's a market crash, which is a crazy time. All the beers drop as low as they ever go for 5 minutes only. So you can imagine we get very, very busy at those times. It's hectic being a bartender at a place like that because the clock is always ticking, so you always have to be watching, making sure that the people get the price that they ordered it at. So we have to move very quickly and efficiently to bring them the delicious craft beer that they order.
Hi, I'm Peter Thompson. I'm the beverage manager here at the Kalamazoo Beer Exchange, which basically means I'm the one that chooses all the beer, sets it all up, moves all the kegs whenever I can't get a bar back to help me. And I was the one that got to go help Brian Woods over at Dark Horse in brewing up the second anniversary beer for the Kalamazoo Beer Exchange. It was a process that was a few months in the planning. Me and Woods were shooting emails back and forth trying to figure out what type of beer we wanted to make, when it was finally his girlfriend that had the idea of a coconut raspberry porter.
This is probably the most interesting and unique bar in Kalamazoo. It's interesting to come here for people of all ages. Obviously, I'm a lot older than a lot of the people who come here, but it's a very interesting place. It's very friendly. The people who work here are really top-notch. The food and the drinks are excellent. It's in a wonderful old historical building. There are just a lot of good things about the KBE I like.